Good morning, Quadcopter 101, and this is the SM966HC. Let me double check that. Yes, it is. Removable drone. It is a Wi-Fi FPV flyer, as you can tell by having the camera attached here onto the controller. But what's really interesting about it is a disassemblable, a removable drone, a disassemblable drone that you press this lock button here, and you can pull out each one of these arms. So you can disassemble this completely to make it real small and put it in a small little satchel, and when you get out in the field you just reassemble it by reinserting the arms like so, and you're ready to fly. So each one of these arms again can be removed. It comes with a 720p HD camera. It transmits FPV directly to your phone via Wi-Fi. And what other thing that's special about it is it has this huge 1200 milliampere hour 3.7 volt battery in here to provide it plenty of flight time, I hope. We'll find out here shortly. It also can fly on windy days. I was flying this the other day on a very windy day. If there's time at the end of this, I'll try to include some blurbs from those flights on the windy day. Again, I wasn't able to really demonstrate the camera on that windy day because the quadcopter's flying like this into the wind. But it is a windy day flyer too. But again, the main thing about this is its FPV camera, 720p FPV camera. So let's go over its controller. Unusual looking controller. Here is your photo button, your video button. I don't think these are operative with the FPV version, as there is no SD card slot for the camera. So you can only start and stop video via using its, I'm trying to stop to use the word via because I use that too much, using its app, which is HTS UFO app. This button here is for rates. This is for flips. This button here is for, it has crazy yaw rotate that you can activate by pressing this button here. Automatic takeoffs and landings by that button here. Headless mode and one key return. And this is your pitch and roll trim and on-off switch right here. So let's go for a flight of this thing and see how it performs. Hope you enjoy this flight. First off, let's turn it on. And make sure I got this door all shut. And there's its on-off switch. And putting it off in that direction there to set the headless mode direction. I forgot to show you folks. It has an SD card slot on the back, which they have a piece of tape over here. Again, they did not implement the SD card, so don't even try to use the SD card slot. So, and turning on the transmitter and binding it. And quick test. Okay, we should be bound. Can we do automatic takeoff? And I hit the land button too. Let's try one thing here. Turning off the transmitter. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. So it will land when it loses transmission from the transmitter. So we don't have to worry about flyaway. Okay, rebinding. And there we go. We should be rebound. Now I'm going to start up the app and we'll go into flight. Okay, this is the HTS UFO app. We're going to hit start. And we do have Wi-Fi FPV, and I am going to hit record. We are recording, and make sure that Mobazin is recording. And let's hit that automatic takeoff. And let's go into headless mode. And turning the quadcopter toward me. And going up a little higher. Okay. First off, we're going to try it as a selfie quadcopter. Let's go out a little further. Right about there. I see myself. I got a breeze coming off my right shoulder here. Let's take a little walk with this. Okay. It's working as a selfie quadcopter. Again, you use headless mode in combination with the controller if you want to do selfie videos like such, and just keep the camera pointed toward you wherever you go. Let's go to a higher rate too. That rate seems to be a little bit too gentle for the wind I got right now. Okay. Okay, coming out of headless mode. And let's go back to lower rate now. And let's go up and show the camera. Go up a little bit higher. And I still got FPV reception. I still got FPV. And I've got to go a little higher rate for that wind. Going overhead. Plopping it there and doing a rotate. showing the area. And it seems to be working. Completing the rotation. And now we'll come back down. Let's try an automatic landing from way up there. Land. And here's a pretty neat looking quadcopter. Okay, there's its automatic landing. So let's go back into the air again, and let me stop the video that we took already, because what I'm going to do next is probably going to really affect the video. And we're going to do that automatic takeoff again. And let's go upwind a bit because I want to hit crazy rotate. Whoa. It can do it. Let's go up higher. That'll impress your friends that your quadcopter does that. I'm trying to get upwind of it. Okay, let's come out of that. I'm sure that, oh, I still got FPV reception. Still have FPV reception. Is it recording though? I really can't tell because my glasses. Oops, I lost reception there. And it lands itself. Well, its FPV reception seems to be very short. That was only about 20 meters. Let's go over and start and stop this video. And start it again. But it did land itself. Okay, I got FPV again because I can see my shadow. Let's do a takeoff. Automatic takeoff. And increase the rates. 1, 2, 3, that means it's high rate. Let's try that again. Let's find out about that. We're going to fly upwind. Let's see how far upwind I can go and maintain control. Okay, I got control there. Wow, that was weird. I don't know why I lost control. Okay, I lost control again. Okay, and I regained it. So yeah, its range is only about 30 meters, folks. I'm going to go into second rate. 30 meter range, relatively short. This is a close-in flyer. If you fly it and there's a breeze, make sure you go upwind. Upwind in my case is up over here. Let's go upwind, and I'm going to start and stop that camera again. Okay, and we'll go upwind until I lose reception, and then we're going to drift it back. Right about there, it's landing. Wait, okay, I got reception again. Let me turn it back toward me. Okay, I don't have control of it right now. Now I do. So yeah, right about there is the edge of its reception. About 20 meters. So relatively short for a quadcopter of this size, which is unusual. And again, its camera, or it doesn't seem to have an external FPV antenna. That could be its issue. But if you use this you can use this as a close-in quadcopter, but long range, no, because of that FPV or control issue. Okay, we haven't done flips yet. Let's try a flip. Let's bring it over closer, go upwind a bit. There's its flip. Going up a little higher. Right flip, and it comes down, wobbles quite a bit coming down on FPV or after a flip. So not really a good flipper. Hold on, I've got to check my camera again real quick, folks, because this is a long flyer because of that 1200 milliampere hour battery. But yeah, its control range is right about there. So I can't really fly far. Oh, there we go again. Hit the flip button. I was trying to hit the rate button. There we go. This is high rate. But again, yeah, in high rate, it can fly into the wind. As you can see, the pitch on this is pretty steep. Just unfortunate it can't go very far. 1200 milliampere hour battery. I could fly this probably 10 minutes at least. But I don't think I'm going to do that today, because there's not much I can demonstrate because I have to keep it real close. Okay, let's go with crazy y'all one more time. Crazy yaw. The rotate button. So, again, removable armed quadcopter SM966 with Wi-Fi FPV and relatively short range, unfortunately. Hello there. So let's go into the rest of this. We're going to go back into headless mode. Which way is the headless mode direction now after all that spinning? Over here. And turning it around. So oh, got to go to lower rate too. There we go. Yeah, that's the edge of its range right there. Trying to bring it back toward me. Go to higher rate. Okay, coming out of headless mode. So, I'm going to call it quits here shortly, folks, but again, everything about it is good except for one thing. It's very short range. And again, that could probably be improved if you can go in there and find the antenna and bring it outside. Because, as we look underneath here, you do not see the antenna. It is internal to the quadcopter, and I think that's a big mistake. I just flew another quadcopter. Okay, its lights are blinking, so it's getting low in battery too. But I just flew another quadcopter, similar quadcopter that had its antenna internal to the quadcopter, and that also had range issues, very bad range issues. So, unfortunately, the designers didn't think that through. I guess you could go in there manually, find that antenna and poke it out of the outside of the quadcopter, and that would take care of the problems. And that's the end of the flight time right there. It's landing itself. So, but again, removable arm quadcopter, 720p HD, and unfortunately very short range. So I hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out.